Hi everyone, in this video I have some great news to report that USCIS is delaying the furlough of their workers until the end of August. And in this video I'm going to talk all about it. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Michael Ashoori and I'm a US immigration lawyer based in Los Angeles. At my law firm, we regularly post videos to keep you up to date with what's happening in immigration. So if you haven't yet subscribed to our YouTube channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button now. Again, so today I have some wonderful news to report that USCIS has agreed to postpone the furlough of their workers until the end of August. I want to give you some background information about what's going on. So I've talked about this before, but basically USCIS is alleging that they're facing a budget emergency due to the coronavirus pandemic. Apparently, USCIS has experienced a slowdown in the number of applications that have been filed, and USCIS generates its revenue from the filing fees that get paid when people file applications. So again, as a result of coronavirus, USCIS is alleging that they're facing a budget emergency and they've requested a $1.2 billion bailout from Congress. Now, the funds have not yet come, so USCIS was expected to furlough a large percentage of their workers starting on August 3rd, which is right around the corner. And the reason why this is so significant is that USCIS was specifically going to furlough around 13,400 employees. That represents about 75% of their entire workforce. So if these furloughs were to take place, it would be a major negative situation. Processing times for immigration applications would have likely gone up a lot, and it would have been a big mess. So the great news is that today, USCIS has announced that they plan to delay the furlough of the workers until the end of August. And hopefully, as I'm going to discuss, during this time that has now been allotted till the end of August, this next month that we have, hopefully during this time, there will be some sort of a resolution to this whole budget emergency. Now, what I want to talk about is why did USCIS agree to delay the furlough of their workers until the end of August? Well, here's what I think. So it's important to know, USCIS based its claim that they were in need of a emergency funding from Congress, the 1.2 billion. They based this claim on projections that they were facing a $571 million deficit. Now, earlier this week, it was just revealed that USCIS is actually projecting to have a surplus for this fiscal year. So if USCIS is planning on having a surplus, how does it make sense that they need to furlough 75% of their workforce? That doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. So that's why I think this whole furlough got delayed. Now, again, this is wonderful news because it gives more time for Congress to come to some sort of a resolution with USCIS to correct everything that's going on. And again, another thing that I want to mention is that I'm extremely hopeful that there will be some sort of a resolution to this. And that's another piece of good news that I want to share with you is that I really am hopeful that there will be some sort of resolution because major people in Congress and Senate are highly committed to reaching some sort of a resolution. And I want to give you guys some specifics. So actually, the first thing I want to do is I want to read you a tweet from Congressman Jeff Fortenberry. Now, Congressman Fortenberry is the congressman who introduced a bipartisan bill back on July 9th to give USCIS the $1.2 billion as a loan. And he introduced this bill back on July 9th. So he's very plugged in to the USCIS budget situation. And this was a tweet that he sent out today. He said, "Good news. we have secured a delay in the furlough order for USCIS until the end of August. This gives Congress time to fully fix the problem. And he goes on to say more. So as you can see from that quote, Congressman Fortenberry is committed to coming to a resolution, and that should be a good sign for all of us. Now, I want to point out another piece of information today, and this is from Senator Patrick Leahy. Again, Senator Leahy is very high-ranking. He's a very high-ranking senator, and he's the chair of the Senate Appropriations Committee, and he's very much involved in the USCIS budget emergency. And he came out, and I'm not going to give exact quotes, but what he basically said is that he is committing to addressing the USCIS budget issue in the next coronavirus bill so that USCIS can continue operating without a furlough. So again, this is another very high-ranking member of the Senate that's stating that he is similarly committed to making sure that this issue can be resolved without the need for furloughs. So again, this is some wonderful news for everybody that's either has immigration cases that have already been filed or that are planning on filing cases in the future. It's some wonderful news. So I hope that this brightened up your day and is giving you some happy stuff to think about now that you're going into the weekend. If you know anybody that could benefit from this information, definitely feel free to share this with them. If you liked this video, please go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. When you hit that thumbs up button, it really helps us out. Again, if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, please go ahead and make sure to hit that subscribe button. When you subscribe to our channel, it's the best way to stay up to date with all the videos that we're posting. And lastly, if you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Thank you so much for tuning into this video, and I hope to see you on the next one.